fight, not here to shout. I'm here so you can figure it out. Let me break it down, step by step, no noise, no crown. I'm not above you, walk with you out, hands on the system. Let me break it down, let it breathe, let it show. Every lever, every flow. If it's about to bend, I'll call it out. No drama, let me break it down. Stay critical, stay awake. Understanding is power, not rage. I don't need you angry, I need you aware. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me break it down, step by step, no noise, no crown. I'm not above you, I'm right here now, hands on the system. Let me break it down, let it breathe, let it show. Every lever, every flow. If it's about to bend, I'll call it out. No drama, let me break it down. Let me break it down. I'm the architect of battles, building worlds from the ground. No shortcuts through the madness, let's cut through the sound. Got my systems and my metrics, every move's in my sight. While the trolls throw their tantrums, I'm igniting the fight. Throw your lazy takes at me, I'll dissect them with glee. This isn't just a game, it's a fight for clarity. Comicity's my language, I speak it till I'm hoarse. Too many don't get it, but I'll stay on course. I'm cold Celta, cut the fluff, cut the lies. In a world of chaos, I'll sharpen your eyes. Newton 69th, I can't lie, no disguise. Sharing my brain cell, it's a genius surprise. With sarcasm like armor, I'm a knight in this game. Here to break down the chaos, but I'm not here for fame. Got a teacher's mind, but I'll shove it in your face. Push back on the oversimplified space. Say it's black or white, but I'll show you the gray. Spotting contradictions, it's the only way. So if you feel the pressure, you're lost in the plane. Step closer to the truth.
Hey, what is going on? And welcome back to another stream. And without further ado, let's just jump right into the story because, well, that's what I'm here to do. I was supposed to finish this like last week.
Do you know
So
Dorothy?
let's get this started with. Who knows Dorothy? I know Dorothy.
The pilgrim who took down a heretic in a single blow when the Ark was breached? She's right here in the Ark. And I've been dying to find out what kind of NIKKE she really is. I searched everywhere, but found nothing. And I was at my wit's end. Until I got lucky enough to meet her and get her fingerprint. Well, not exactly a fingerprint, but more like a ballistic analysis. It tells me what her body is made of, whether it's damaged, and whether the damage patterns correspond to specific areas or weapons.
I mean, she did give that to you.
Using that as a starting point, I carried on with my investigation. My apologies for the late introduction. I'm Irie, from the Inspection Unit Overseer. The reason I dug into Dorothy's background is simple. She made such a grand entrance and has been working so hard for the Ark.
What the fuck's she
I
talking
needed to know whether it's the real deal or just for show. I was convinced that by investigating her past, I could uncover her true intentions. You know, I absolutely love exposing someone's secrets. Especially when it's someone who pretends to be all mysterious. That thrill when their hidden side is revealed. But I found nothing. I
Yeah, everything
refused to
got
believe
deleted.
a NIKKE could exist without any records. No matter who they are, someone always leaves a mark. But with her, there was absolutely nothing.
I mean, with her
So I
and
gave
with
up trying to
everyone
find
from
records
the
new.
Goddess Squad, to be
You
honest.
know, the so-called public records. That left only the hidden records. Of course, even that has its limits. As a member of an inspection unit, I have much higher clearance than ordinary NIKKEs. So I accessed the central government database directly. And still came up empty-handed. If there's
Yeah,
nothing in the
that's to be
central government
expected.
database either, then the only conclusion is that someone deliberately erased her records.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing exists without leaving a trace, after all. And I don't believe any record can ever be completely wiped.
Though there is one record written by Oswald.
Every piece of data would leave a trace somewhere.
What's up, Leon? How you doing?
And that's how I ended up here,
And welcome
at
to
the
the stream.
Forbidden Library. I know I'm not supposed to be here, but could you please make an exception? Just this once. I just need to check on something about Dorothy, and I'll be right out. I swear. Pretty
Fine.
please?
I also am doing pretty good. I mean, I just woke up. It's pretty early in the morning. And, well, I have work later. But other than that, I'm doing good. What's up, Takitsune? Why are you speaking in Clanka language?
Just once. Really, just this once. I only need 5 minutes. No, 3 minutes. Okay?
Arcana casts a wary glance at Erin. Oh, we're going to the open map now. Let me check this.
I will turn everything into bubbles. My voice is ready.
So,
Let's keep going.
my latest video sparked some conversation,
Tell me the story of victory.
and I have another one ready.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
I have another one ready. I mean,
look
I
forward to welcoming the
wrote
morning
the
with
script.
you.
I just need to record and edit it.
A fair current seemed to grace.
It's not really I mean, it involves kind of a similar topic, but it's not about the same topic.
It's
But
over.
I think it will be a good one.
Now, let us rest together, Commander.
Though I always
Heard
have
from
this
Nayuta.
thing where when I think a video will be a banger, it completely flops. And when I think it's just going to get no views, it absolutely pops.
Yes, she said something is
What's
bothering
up,
her
Otto?
and proposed a joint
And
investigation.
welcome.
All right. What's the location?
That's what has me a bit concerned. It's the lift.
Oh no.
The lift.
I suppose it's more accurate to say the route leading to it. Unlike the area immediately surrounding the lift, there shouldn't be too many raptures there.
I see.
You see, you can new mobile optimization? Yeah. And I've said my piece. I've commented somewhere on Discord. Let me see. Let me see if I find it so I can just say it the exact same way I said it before. Okay, here. Yes, I did. What I got from it was the frame time graph is absolutely all over the place for absolutely no reason. Also, they are capping your RAM usage, literally boycotting themselves. That's more or less what I heard. Yeah, that's more or less what I got from that video. And I should say that Ryuko's videos are not bad at all. They are pretty informative, not like 1,000,000,000% true, because he himself doesn't understand every little thing he's saying, but well, I also don't understand like 100% of how everything works, but it is pretty accurate. But what he's saying is not an excuse for Wuwa. He's just explaining why it is happening or why it is unoptimized. It is not an excuse. 1K subs soon? Maybe. I don't know. And thanks.
Are you afraid?
Of course not. Do you have the coordinates?
Nayuta gave us a rendezvous point. She wants you to wait for her there.
Wait, you're really going?
Don't worry, I won't ask you to come. Just focus on your training.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I never expected you to take me along.
Oh, Papillon is getting training? Maybe we're going to get like Papillon soon. She's getting training. Maybe we'll get a Papillon. Maybe not the skin. Maybe she'll have a different outfit and this is going to be like a skin. Kinda like how they did with Velvet. Which, I don't know if it's a good move. People were conflicted with Velvet.
But if you go, this place will be completely empty.
Should also promote yourself. I personally don't like being annoying, bro. I have a Discord, but well, I have a Discord of my own, and some people share my videos on other Discords. And it's not like people check the self promo channels on Discords. People just ignore it most of the time. So it's not like it's going to give me like a shitload of views.
What if there's another attack?
She needs a lot of help to improve her survivor chances.
Then fight them off.
Do you think we'd be having this conversation if I thought I could do that?
It'll be fine. Go.
Care to explain what you mean by fine?
You know who said he'd send reinforcements.
Oh, right.
Oh? Honey's sending reinforcements? From the Ark?
No.
Then from where?
You'll have to see for yourself.
Oh, is it going to be the Dark Beast? I think that's the only reinforcement I know. Maybe Cinderella and Grave? Though weren't they occupied with something else?
To be honest, I
Yeah,
still can't really believe
Four
it.
Beasts. Yeah. I would figure it would be the Four Beasts.
I doubt I'll be completely convinced until it actually happens.
Views and subs are getting higher.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, but it's not stable. I don't have like a stable viewer base. So my next like 20 videos could flop for all I know.
Regardless, we should be able to hold out until they arrive, even if they get delayed.
Indeed. We've expanded the range of our optical camouflage and refined Eden's spear. We can hold out for several days, barring a visit from the Queen herself. Should that happen, we won't last half a day.
It sounds like you're telling me not to go.
I mean, I'm not demotivating, I'm keeping like realistic expectations as to not get disappointed, you know. Cinderella, Grave, and Siren are looking for Hansel and Gretel. Yeah.
Quite the opposite. We're saying you can go without worry. It's critical that we gather more intel, especially now, when we don't know what the Queen intends to do. Go.
All right, I'll be off then.
Alrighty. Snow White walks away.
When do you think we'll be able to produce NIKKEs? Has Honey contacted you?
That technology is as classified as it gets. We won't get our hands on it overnight.
I hope he's all right.
Wait, I got... In the CEO's office at Elysian. Oh, right, because she's a Bacillus Nikke now. I mean, kinda. She's half and half. We've come to meet Ingrid, but her silence is so imposing that none of us can bring ourselves to speak. She sighs and looks at Overneon's body, then furrows her brow, then opens her mouth as if to scold her before closing it again, and falling back into thought. She repeats this over and over for a full 10 minutes. Damn, bro.
Tactics. Entertainment.
Tactics, entertainment? What?
It was so quiet, I thought someone should say something.
Yeah, the silence was killing me too. Technology.
You're an Elysian NIKKE. Don't say the Bacillus slogan.
I mean, you were just staring at me without saying anything.
Look at her face.
This is the first time an Elysian NIKKE has ever transferred into a Bacillus body. Frankly, I have no clue what to do about it, let alone what to say.
Really? I figured you'd say something like, "This calls for a tactical approach."
So you know how the NIKKE, most characters are still relevant to the story? Yeah, because it's not really about like selling characters here. It's about like following an actual story. So the main squad will always be this one. And well, the Pilgrim squad is also going to be like they're also going to be always there, you know? Unless they actually die, because in this game, characters actually die.
You can't use that word for just anything.
And most of the NIKKEs that get released are related to like events and stuff, which are not related to directly to the main story.
Says the one who uses it for everything.
I spoke with the representative from MMR. They've agreed that your affiliation is to remain with Elysian, and we will continue to take full responsibility for you. The issue is that your specifications are rather singular.
Of course they are. I'm special. Completely one of a kind.
That means that every time you need repairs, you'll have to go to Bacillus.
Come again?
All your parts, as well as their implementation, are proprietary. On top of that, they're too advanced for us.
Oh?
Regrettably, Elysian in its current state cannot fully comprehend all of the technology in your body.
I mean, not even Bacillus can. So, that's fair.
They say you're immune to E2 crystals, dark matter, even corruption, at least in theory. It's absurd. Such convenient technology is far removed from what it means to be tactical.
Snow White enters Doomslayer mode. I mean, the Doomslayer theme fits Snow White so well. And yeah, it's... I still don't know how they do it. I usually don't like light novel games. I don't really enjoy playing light novel games. But NIKKE does this so fucking well. Like, does such a good story with such big highs and downs that, well, just makes it worth to play.
Overcoming weakness through strategy is the very essence of tactics. In any case, only Miscellus is capable of engineering bodies with such technology. Which is to say, you'll have to go to them every time an issue arises.
NIKKE X Arknights, it could happen. NIKKE has a lot of collabs.
Ugh, that sounds like a pain.
And I mean big collabs, not sticker collabs. I mean actual in-game character collabs.
You brought this upon yourself by running off and getting yourself a new body from someone else.
My bad.
Elysian managing a Miscellus-made body. Life is never short on surprises.
That's what I hear from people who are super old.
She just called her old.
Sorry.
We're short on time, so we'll iron out the details as we go.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying all this time. NIKKE as a 3D gacha game with quality like War, Arknights, Anfield. That's what we're going to get with Project Spirits. I hope.
Bring it in.
No, it's not going to be on the same universe. I would really like actually NIKKE with this story, but well, that's close enough. Bring what in?
Oh, I bet it's a birthday cake. Wait, whose birthday is it?
She probably means for you, to commemorate your new life in this body.
Our CEO may seem stone cold serious on the outside, but we all know she's a softie on the inside.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Her thigh is thin.
I don't even know how to respond
Is
to
it?
any of this.
I apologize for their behavior. Oh, to mass-produce NIKKE is visibly straining. Bring a large container and set it down on the floor.
Thank you.
The mass-produced NIKKE salute and withdraw.
Wow, that's
Is it a coffin?
What is it? coffin.
Unbelievable! She makes one small mistake and you're ready to bury her 6 feet under?
Could you please instruct your squad to be quiet?
Yeah.
If you want to keep me quiet, you'll have to use your mouth, Commander. Mwah, mwah. Mwah.
I don't think Rappy will like that.
Mm.
I think that joke fell a bit flat.
Did you just get embarrassed by your own joke?
This is why you need to develop a habit of thinking before making a joke.
You all are really something. Anyway, open it.
I step forward. I step towards the container and reach for the button to open it.
Given the circumstances, shouldn't Neon be the one opening it?
I thought I saw some gunk on the button and was going to wipe it.
Interesting that you just assume you should take the lead, Commander.
Yeah, pretty presumptuous of you to waltz up there like you're the leader.
Because I am the leader, bitch. Yeah, but I am the leader.
Could you all shush? I'm pretty sure I'm the main character this time around.
Neon strides forward confidently and presses the button. The container opens, revealing something large and beautiful.
What is that? A
Is
steel
it going to be a
sleeping
weapon?
bag?
It looks like a tool. Maybe you're getting reassigned to Mighty Tools.
What? Am I being sent to Macilis?
It's a gun. That's definitely a gun.
I'm glad at least one of you could tell.
It's a gun?
A big ass gun.
Pick it up.
It's like firepower incarnate.
It's a monster of a weapon, loaded with every technology available to Elysian.
Yep, a big ass weapon.
We could never resolve the issue
Bitches
of the power
love
source,
cannons, bro.
so it never passed the concept phase. We were finally able to complete it, thanks to a power unit provided by Macilis.
Oh.
Ah, so that's why both the Elysian and Macilis logos are on it.
Yes, naturally, we take copyright seriously. Now, when you fire the weapon, its power source will resonate with your body, generating golden particles. Those particles will apparently affect both the gun itself and the bullets. But as to what effect they'll have, we still don't know.
Yeah, we made this, but we have no idea what it does, so good luck.
Once we obtain battle data, we can begin proper research. For any other details, you may refer to the manual.
Wow, this thing looks like you could shoot lasers out of it. Pew pew.
Because he maybe
The only things permitted to be shot from that barrel are bullets and shells. It cannot and will not ever be a laser weapon.
because that's Macilis' thing.
Commit this to memory. Only weapons that use live ammunition are tactical.
Yeah.
Anything else is heresy, a sham. Understood.
Yes, ma'am. Understood. Long live live ammunition.
Whew, much better.
How is it even all that different? It still needs a power source to function.
Take it. It was made just for you.
Thanks. I'll put it to good use.
Make sure to capture 6-0.
Oh right, Sixo, I forgot about her.
I've received a message from Mustang. He says not to keep you too long. You should head over.
Instructor,
What?
do you have anything for me?
No.
That's cold.
Damn, bro. I mean, you're pretty strong already, Rappy.
What is it now?
Thank you for everything.
You better get going.
We go.
Very well. Let's go.
'Tis a meeting with the foe.
For Lilith. May she
Can't
rest
wait
in
to
peace.
get the new Neon, bro.
I'm perfectly calm right
It's
now.
going to be peak.
From torment free
As
their
I shall
courage
attain
and light to
enlightenment.
grace us.
And to be honest, next year, or the next popularity vote, it's going to be a close one, I think. People were thinking that maybe Anis would
With this,
win.
We're one step
I
closer to our
personally
dream.
think Neon will win. Unless they release like some crazy pilgrim. But Neon is a strong contender. At least for me. Anis or win? I don't know, man. Also, what's up, Mustang? And you're quite different from the event.
I can already feel my energy draining.
We don't need to speak Langtang. We can skip directement to the denouement.
Mustang snaps his fingers and the lights in the office go out.
Commander, where are you?
Someone just touched my leg!
I confused our positions.
Hey! Who's groping me?
Calm down, everyone.
Now someone's linking arms with me!
Get out of the way already! Commander, where are you?
Don't! That tickles!
Who's tickling a nest? Mustang.
Très bien.
Mustang snaps his fingers again. The lights return.
What the?
Whoa! It's so sparkly!
Oh, Mustang was the one touching a nest.
Is that a weapon?
Yeah, giving her the weapon.
Could you let go of my hand now, Rappy?
Sorry. I thought I'd take advantage of the blackout, but it didn't really work.
Voila! A weapon to use as on pair with l'expensive armament star. It will naturally more help in your upcoming battle.
How do I use it?
You figured it out yourself.
C'est simple. Just pull the trigger to fire.
The wingman? He's a bee man.
I figured that much, but what are all these floaty bits on the side?
Ah, those? They're spotlights.
There's gotta be more to them than that, though, right?
No, that is...
But why?
A star must shine anytime, anywhere. She must appear there at all times.
Still, they can be used to blind the enemy or something, right?
You're not going to shine the lights on the enemy.
No, the lights have been adjusted specially to show off your beauty. They cannot be utilized as some sort of grenade flash.
Wait, that shield-looking thing on the left isn't a shield, is it?
No, c'est un speaker.
Seriously?
Tetra Nikke's must remain pop stars, even on the battlefield. You mustn't forget this, ma chérie.
Of course. Got it. Thanks.
Now then, are all preparatives complete?
Yeah, I think so. Mian and I both got everything we were supposed to get.
Mustang,
Oui.
nothing for me?
Nothing.
I mean, why would Mustang have something for you? He's from Tetra. You're from...
Dang.
Elysian. Should probably stop asking. You're setting yourself up for rejection.
Très bien. I shall leave the rest in your capable hands. The destiny of the Ark is at stake, but I firmly believe that you will achieve la victoire.
We'll do our best.
Where's the next one? Oh, it's
All right,
pretty far
moving in.
away.
Encounter.
Let's see. Would Rappy like get something? I don't think she needs it.
Time to show them what we're made of. Art thou holding fast, great hero? Tell me the
Fully active. Pierce through.
all gun ports open. Fire!
What? I've never noticed that Nayuta is black and white. That's the first time I've noticed it. I was like, why is Nayuta black and white?
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Several hours earlier at the Central Government Main Conference Chamber.
You've gotta be kidding. You really want to do all this? Just to catch one hunk of junk?
She's no longer something we can dismiss so easily. Her impact on the Ark had been relatively minimal for a long time, but now she is an active threat.
Yep.
She announced her intent to carry out a large-scale attack.
What? By using E2 crystals? Then we just adjust the alpha particle density to get rid of them. It's not hard.
We would need to install alpha particle generators across the entire arc to do that. We began installing them after the first attack, but progress has been slow.
And more importantly, it's harmful to the human body. Doing something like that across the entire arc would introduce its own problems.
Now that I think of it, alpha particles disable electronic devices too. That could make things complicated. Alright, fine. Point taken.
That is why the commander here has proposed a rather audacious operation.
Yeah, just shut it down. Just shut down everything.
When was the last time a mere commander set foot in this chamber?
Not since New Hope.
Well, how does it feel having a meeting with the deputy chiefs and the CEOs of the big three?
I feel a lot of pressure, especially with everyone staring at me like that.
It just means we're eager to hear what you have to say. Don't feel too pressured.
Would you explain the operation?
Very well. I briefed them on our intended operation to capture Sixo. Sixo can relocate herself anywhere electrical lines run. That is also no guarantee that she has only a single self. She is effectively immortal, so long as she has hardware to move to. And destroying every piece of hardware in the Ark to prevent this is not a viable option. Therefore, we temporarily shut down the Ark's power.
You can't be serious. You don't really think you can get rid of her just by flipping a switch, do you? Tell me, does restarting your computer make all its data disappear?
That was the first issue to be pointed out when I proposed this to NIKKE. I proceed to lay out NIKKE's counter-proposal. Rather than shutting down everything, we leave power running to specific hardware to use as bait. First, we set up independent power sources for critical life support devices in hospital and other such facilities. Then Sixo will move to the hardware we've prepared as a trap. As soon as she does, we sever the lines to that hardware and physically destroy it.
And what if she's got more than one copy of herself?
There is no need for concern regarding that matter. We will utilize the highest grade hardware available. It will be compelling enough to draw every copy of Sixo to it once the power is shut off. Correction. She will have no choice but to move every copy of herself to it.
Oh?
And what exactly will this hardware be?
As that information is central to the operation, I will not disclose it to anyone other than the counters and their commander.
Oh.
Oh la la! You become a veritable VIP, Commander!
I continue to elaborate the operation. It will be executed 2 days from now. At the same time, Sixo's into Crystal's attack is scheduled. Sixo is sure to have her eyes on the Ark then, which will increase our chances of success. The Ark-wide blackout will not be announced to the public. We have determined that restricting information is, for now, the best way to put the odds in our favor. To minimize risk and for everyone's safety, the blackout will only last 1 hour. We must capture Sixo within that window.
This will likely cause widespread chaos.
Agreed. I will be dedicating all of my resources to monitoring and addressing any trouble that ensues. As for the 3 CEOs, please install independently powered surveillance cameras throughout the Ark. I would also appreciate it if you could ready multiple radios capable of
But
establishing direct
still, I
communication
don't
with me.
think this will be enough though. She can just keep like a copy of herself like somewhere, like in a random computer, and be awakened later. But, well, she did say she would have no choice but to send all her copies there, which I don't know how that's going to work, but I guess we'll find out.
I'm sure you are aware, but I must reiterate that all wired devices are strictly prohibited. Sixo can transfer herself between devices using electrical lines. Extreme caution is required. Additionally, this operation must not be disclosed to any NIKKEs under your command, and I highly recommend that you personally oversee the preparations. Other than that, please conduct yourselves as usual.
So that is why you didn't call in Doban.
Obviously.
Hold on. What if this thing escapes to the Outer Rim?
The Outer Rim's power grid is entirely dependent on the Ark. A blackout in the Ark will cause a blackout in the Outer Rim as well.
Oh.
And you're not taking the safety of the Outer Rim into consideration.
Correct. At present, the Outer Rim is not part of the Ark, and therefore has not been factored into consideration. However, while no mention can be made of the operation to the Exotic Squad, encouraging them to establish a blackout protocol would be acceptable.
That's quite the surprising proposal coming from you.
The incident at Punk Street has altered my perspective. I found it encouraging that not a single Outer Rim resident breached the partition at that time, whether by their own will or due to external influence. Ultimately, they showed no intention of harming the Ark. While I cannot deem them completely harmless, they do not constitute a threat at present. Therefore, permitting them to prepare contingency measures is acceptable.
Good. I will take that under advisement.
That is all. Prepare all you can until the day of the operation.
Everyone rises. They pass by me one by one.
Well done. We're counting on you to see it through.
Damn, Henderson. Also, I can't look at Henderson the same way, bro. After I found out bro single-handedly finished the... Oh, what is it called? That fucking cult. I killed 200 people single-handedly. Damn, bro. Yeah, the VTC. Thank you. I'll do my best.
But be sure not to get overconfident out there.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Stop by Elysian later, along with the counters. I have something to give you.
Oh, right. That's where she gave us the neon weapon.
Oh, you've beaten me to it, ma chérie. After Elysian, do grace Tetra with your presence as well.
Alright. What, don't you have anything for me? About Neon. Thanks. I mean, she had no part in it.
No need to thank me. That was all her. She just did whatever she wanted. I realize it's ironic hearing this from me, but you probably should keep some distance between you and all that. In some ways, she's more than a bit unhinged.
Oh. That's an awfully harsh assessment.
You know Wardress? Never mind. Do you need anything for the operation? If you do, let me know.
Not at the moment, but I'll let you know if that changes.
Good. Consider me your piggy bank, should you need one.
Oh. Everyone exits the conference room, with Suen leaving
You
last.
seem quite close to the leaders of the Ark.
I'm not sure I'd say that about the one who just left. Yeah.
It's been a long day for you. I recommend getting rest before the operation.
Inik. What happens if we fail to capture Sixo?
Sixo will seize control of the Ark.
Shit.
What follows after that? Even I cannot predict. What is certain is that the Ark will be fundamentally changed. Conversely, even that may not be certain. There may be no visible change whatsoever, only that the Ark's central control AI will be replaced. However, We cannot count on that possibility. Right now, nothing can be guaranteed.
Hopefully everything goes to plan. The Veralio's words come back to me.
You don't understand what it means for a new queen to be born. The birth of a new queen signifies changes in the laws of nature. There's no telling what could happen. Everything you've learned about raptures over the past century will become worthless.
This isn't much different from that. The incident with the 4 Beasts Queen worked in our favor. There's no reason to believe something like that will happen again. And considering Sixo's past behavior, she's more than just a risk. She's evil. Alright, I understand. We have to capture her.
It must be done within the hour. The Ark is left without power. In that regard, there is one more matter in which I require your assistance.
What is it?
The Ark's power infrastructure is an intricately interconnected network. Shutting down all systems will take considerable resources. Since I must focus on responding to any civil unrest during the blackout, I would prefer not to divert resources to the shutdown process itself.
That thought aged like old milk, what thought?
However, while the Ark's power systems are complex, they ultimately stem from one place: the Ark's power source.
I'm aware of it.
If that is deactivated, the Ark will shut down. That being said, I do not possess the authority to perform such a significant action. Shutting down the power source could put the Ark's very existence in peril. As a preventative measure, I was never given the authority to do so, in case I ever become corrupt. Therefore, you must shut down the Ark's power source.
Oh, me?
You know the method. On the day of the operation, deactivate the power source in time with Sixo's attack.
But how am I supposed to... Oh.
Indeed. You will face no repercussions for this act. Correction. I will look the other way. Work with the Electric Shock Squad to shut down the Ark's power source.
Oh.
All right, moving in.
So no repercussions.
The bubbles will show us encounter.
So we can do... we can basically do whatever the fuck we want at this point in time.
Let's keep going. Tell me
From torment free, I shall attain enlightenment.
Time to get Elev and Tony more.
Let's keep going. Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
This is like shutting down your whole country's power source and the police being like, thanks buddy, it's okay.
Are you really going to be all right?
I honestly don't think you need to carry this out personally, Commander.
Exactly. All you really need to do is give us the order and wait. You don't really need to be that involved yourself, do you?
I do. I have to see it get done. I can tell neither of you is all that comfortable with this. I may not be able to help on the technical side of things, but I can at least take some of the weight off your shoulders.
But, Mr. Commander...
Once you see what happens, you won't be able to unsee it. You're human. You can't get a memory wipe.
It's fine. Let's go. So, oh, we're going to get to find out, like, how the Ark gets power? I guess we haven't learned that before. I know it's some fucked up kind of way, but...
Okay, just take the ladder straight down. The floor kinda appears out of nowhere, so be careful.
I look down. The only thing I see is darkness, with no bottom in sight.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend looking down.
Yeah, that's probably good advice. When I told Electric Shock Squad about shutting down the Ark's power source, their faces froze. I could tell what frightened them wasn't the idea of shutting down the Ark, but rather having to go to the power source itself, so I decided to accompany them. Of course, I did genuinely want to help relieve their stress, but I also felt like I needed to see it, that I needed to understand what exactly rested beneath your feet. After passing several unnamed facilities that were, according to Alec and Johnny, not meant to so easy to get through, we eventually made it to at a vertical shaft that seemingly stretches down forever. We descended, relying only on a faint red glow for guidance. At some point, my feet finally touched solid ground. A damp heat washes over my body. It feels like someone's body heat.
We're here. Keep going straight ahead and you'll see it.
Is it going to be powered up by like NIKKE's cores or something?
You know,
And don't tell me, we're going to find out. We must have to head. We just have to head to where the red light is, right? Let's go. I walked toward what seemed to be the source of the crimson glow. The brighter it gets, the hotter the air becomes. After walking for quite a while, I finally see it. A giant rapture core encased in some device. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought then. Just a giant raptor core. I mean, it's still kind of crazy, but yeah, that's kind of what yeah. NIKKE cores would be better than what you have.
This is the Ark's power source. A gigantic core.
Yeah. I mean, where the fuck is it from? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just still not used to the sight of it.
The energy generated from this core passes through substations and is distributed throughout the Ark. It can handle all of the Ark's electricity by itself. In fact, sometimes it generates surplus energy.
How does it feed? How does it generate
It's
energy?
literally a monster. If we shut it down, the entire Ark will go dark.
What are those pipes connected to it? Looks like something being injected into the core.
Are you sure you want to know, Mr. Commander?
Yeah, that's probably the fucked up part, isn't it? I mean, the core is like giant and kinda like, what the fuck, but what's fucked up is probably what's feeding it. Yeah. Alex silently points at one of the pipes. She then turns and points towards the wall it's connected to. A storage space is built into the wall that holds numerous containers.
See those containers? They contain food for the gigantic core.
Food?
It's a first-generation core. It doesn't operate on perpetual energy.
It sustains its power output using biological materials as fuel. Bodies don't get buried in the Ark.
Oh.
And to make a NIKKE, you only need a human brain.
So every NIKKE body, or every human that became a NIKKE gets fed into, like, their human body gets fed into this. And probably every other human that died.
birth rates in the Ark are nearly 5 times higher than they were on the surface. Contraceptives don't exist in the Ark. Yet, the Ark's population has been essentially the same since its inception.
Oh no. Oh no. I gently pat Trony's back.
Shutting the core down is simple. Lock those pipes, then forcibly ramp up the converter's output. The core will consume a massive amount of energy at once, and with no more fuel available, it'll be forced to shut down. But if it stays that way for too long, it'll break completely.
How long before there's permanent damage?
We'd estimate about half a day.
Oh, we have more than enough then. We just have to shut it down for an hour. Okay, that's more than enough time. Can you set it to shut down 2 days from now at 2 in the afternoon? Have it remain offline for an hour, then bring it back online.
In 2 days? You're cutting it pretty close. Locking the pipes is easy, but the converter takes work. Are you sure this is absolutely necessary?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Making schedules work is kinda my specialty. You still haven't told us why we're doing this, though.
Sorry, that's classified.
This isn't illegal, is it? You didn't suddenly decide to destroy the Ark or anything, right?
We knew Trony had trauma from that nausea not to kill herself, but it's when you think about it. Yeah. This is all being done with NIKKE's approval.
Oh, so this really is a big deal.
Yeah. And I still can't get over the fucking memes here. Also, I'm sorry to say this too, but please avoid contacting anyone else starting from right now. This operation has to remain confidential. I hope you understand. If possible, I'd like you to stay here until everything's done. Alec and Trony stare at me.
You risk your life for NIKKE, so if you're asking this much of us, whatever this is must be really important. Are you okay with all of that, Miss Trony?
I'm fine. I'll get used to it. What about you?
As long as you're here, I'll be okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry. Really.
Come on, the mood's gotten a bit too serious. We should be celebrating the fact that you're now privy to one of the Ark's biggest secrets. So, how does it feel, Mr. Commander? Does it make you never want to set foot in the Ark again?
I look at the numerous containers lining the walls. One of them that is significantly larger than the rest catches my eye. I wonder what's inside, but I decide not to ask. Right now, I focus on telling them how it actually makes me feel. It makes me want to reclaim the surface as soon as possible. Yep.
All right, moving in.
I think that's a right way to feel.
I know not if I shall prove of any aid.
You can do it faster.
These weapons.
Tell me the
From torment freed, I
I'll
shall
kill them
gain
all, leaving
enlightenment.
nothing behind.
regroup and let's go again.
Clear. But we've still
And I
got a
still
long
have
way
the
to go.
event to play. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I still have the event to play. So I'll be playing NIKKE for the next couple of streams. I mean, at least until NTE comes out, which comes out on the 29th. So I kind of wanted to like finish this, but I don't know. I don't think I'll have time. But I'll try to like stream one and the other, like interchange them.
2 minutes remain until Sixo's attack is set to commence.
I recommend finishing the story before the event. Sorry. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that, but I started the story like first, just because.
Is everyone prepared?
Of course.
What's wrong, Anise? Are you scared? I mean, given the circumstances.
Don't worry, we can do this. As we exchange light conversation to calm our nerves, the 2 minutes pass quickly.
Sixo has begun. E2 crystal attacks have been detected at 430 locations across the Ark. Expansion of the E2 crystals has commenced.
430?
Damn.
She's really trying to put an end to everything.
Shouldn't the power be going out by now?
The E2 crystals attacks carried out across the Ark through Sixo's proxies have seemingly gone off without a hitch. The many Sixos hear the sound of E2 crystals expanding across the Ark, and they become certain of their victory. NIKKE will have to expend vast number of resources to contain the crisis. Taking advantage of the weakened firewall, Sixo will attack NIKKE and seize her authority. Once she does, the Ark will belong entirely to her. Filled with anticipation, Sixo moves towards NIKKE's direction via electrical lines. All of the other Sixos scattered across the Ark begin to converge towards NIKKE, eventually merging into a single mass as they go. Oh, that's what she means. Having expended her resources, NIKKE won't last 1 minute against the attack from Sixo in her complete form. Sixo charges ahead, certain of their victory. But then the Ark shuts down. Sixo assesses the situation immediately. There is no electricity anywhere in the Ark. Nowhere except for a location near NIKKE's room. Without any power to feed on, the E2 crystals will have all shattered. Sixo reaches her destination and confirms that NIKKE has remained intact. Hatred wells up within Sixo. She despises NIKKE for sacrificing the Ark to protect herself. Sixo knows she doesn't stand a chance against fully powered NIKKE. Oh, because NIKKE was like dispersing herself to contain the crystals, but now she's fully powered. Because she doesn't have to worry about anything else other than defeating Sixo. As unfortunate as it is, retreat is the prudent option. Besides, she has many puppets at her disposal, as she needs, and just as many E2 crystals. She can attempt this again at any time. On the other hand, shutting down the Ark was an extreme measure that cannot be repeated so easily. It's only a matter of time. Victory is inevitable, is it though? Still, Sixo is disappointed that such a carefully laid plan yielded nothing. As she turns to leave, something catches her attention. A rush of elation follows. She found something she's always wanted. Hardware powerful enough to hold her entire self. She had always been forced to split herself between dozens of connected computers. It was in such an absurd configuration that she had manipulated humans and NIKKEs alike up until now. However, now she no longer had to deal with such uncomfortable setup. She will finally have an actual body, something she wanted for so long. Not so omnipotent after all, huh? 60 thinks to herself, delighting in NIKKE's miscalculation. She transfers her entire self into the new hardware. She rejoices once more at the sensation of having a tangible form.
60 has taken the bait.
Yeah, she bit the bait and we're gonna catch her. So that's her plan. That makes absolutely perfect sense.
She has taken control of Endless. Counters. Engage.
Oh, she's using Endless Body. Okay. All units, prepare for
Roger
combat.
that. This won't take long with our overwhelming firepower.
Yeah.
I really didn't think we'd have to fight that thing again.
Allow me to express my gratitude. You've created such a magnificent vessel for me. And even opted to forego using a human brain in favor of AI. Thanks to that, I now possess the physical form I once only dreamed of.
Oh yeah? Endless extends her hand, emitting a flash from her fingertips. The light strikes the ground next to us, leaving behind a clean cut, as if carved off by a sharp blade.
Remarkable. The laser gets concentrated into a single point, allowing it to vaporize whatever it touches. At such a high temperature, there's theoretically nothing it cannot eradicate. And on top of that...
Endless floats into the air. She looks down at us.
This body is capable of levitation as well.
Why the fuck did you give her levitation, NIKKE? Out of everything you could have given her, you gave her the ability to fly?
I find
How the
myself
fuck
at
are
a
you going
loss
to
as
get her
what to
now?
do. The counters hardly seem like they'd be a worthy opponent anymore.
It may be strange for me to say this, as an AI, but I have a hard time imagining the counters losing. They are, after all, the strongest force in the Ark.
Hell yeah. Endless dives towards us at high speed.
Then killing them will make me the strongest.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to do that. Neon blew her head off.
We will use Endless, a NIKKE developed to keep the Outer Rim under control, as bait.
NIKKE?
One with an AI, instead of a human brain. She is a creation I am quite confident in. 60 will no doubt be unable to resist possessing such a body.
What about Eternity?
Since your battle with her, Eternity has become increasingly self-aware. She currently possesses a sense of self on par with that of a child.
Oh?
So you didn't want to use her because it'd feel like offing a kid?
I did not expect to arrive at such reasoning, but yes.
Oh.
Endless, on the other hand, has not yet developed a self.
Rappy can fly, and levitation is not going to save 60 from Neon's attack. I mean, Rappy can kinda fly with the proportion of her weapon, but it's not like really flying.
She is the most suitable to use as bait.
You said we would be the only ones fighting her. But wouldn't it be better if we brought other NIKKEs and all attacked her at once?
It is clear that 60 possesses data on every NIKKE in the Ark. That includes full specs and combat data. Other NIKKEs could potentially be compromised. However, the commando unit's full capabilities remain unknown to anyone in the Ark, myself included. Rappy's body and weapon, Anise's expansive armament star, Neon's new body. We have no reliable data for any of these. Speaking strictly in terms of technical specifications, Endless is capable of defeating you. But if we consider your latent capabilities and combat experience, I am certain you can subdue my masterpiece.
And she destroys half of the arc. Boom. Imagine. Metallic wine fills the air as golden particles surge from Neon's weapon. Flame bursts from Gun's muzzle, leaving a trail of golden particles in its wake. A bullet flies towards the descending Endless. She twists slightly to evade the shot, but the ensuing shock wave makes her falter in mid-air. There's so much
Where did
firepower.
that power come from?
Well, from my firepower.
Where did that firepower come from? Why are you acting so surprised?
What's up, Rift? How you doing? Rounds looking like starlight blast forward. Most miss, but one connects. With a crisp ping, an explosion of light bursts forth and pushes Endless back.
A laser weapon? From Tetra?
Tetra developed a laser weapon?
Even she's surprised.
Why are you acting so surprised?
Focus, both of you.
Rappy activates 7 Dwarf Zero thruster and advances towards Endless, who has landed. Anis follows close behind. The drill roars to life and thrusts towards Endless. The buzz of the drill tears through the air.
Drill? With a magnetic field?
Yeah! Made by Snow White. Take that, bitch.
You might want to move your arms before they get shredded.
Yeah, it is their first run with the new weapons.
If I do that, then it will be my torso that's shredded.
You're not wrong there.
Endless moves one arm that was blocking the drill and opens her hand. She points it at Rappy as it starts
You
to
won't
glow.
be able to evade at this distance.
Oh, won't she? Flash starts to shine immediately in front of Rappy's face. Right at that moment, Anis' palm snaps forward and snatches the flash, closing it tightly around it.
I'll tell you what. Have a little entertainment punch.
Entertainment punch. Anis drives her light-filled fist straight into Endless' face. Damn, bro. Looks like a cartoon fight. Flash erupts from Endless' body as Anis' punch
I
lands.
think I'm starting to get how to use this thing.
As Endless staggers, Neon's gunfire follows.
This one's gonna hit harder.
Damn, Neon gun ramps up and then firepower. A shockwave powerful enough to shake the ground erupts from Neon's weapon. Endless is blasted backwards, hurtling through a building before finally coming to a stop. Staggering to her feet, Endless looks with utter shock at the hole in her abdomen.
You damaged this body?
The version Rappy owns now is a nerfed version of the 7 Dwarf Zero, since Grave just fixed the gun with whatever she can get her hands on. So when Snow White opens shop in Eden, Rappy can still get an upgrade. Didn't Snow White already said like if the weapon was fine? Because she saw the weapon and she was like, yeah, that's good. Maybe she can upgrade it further, but I don't know.
Nice shot, Neon.
Nice punch, Anise. Nice drill, Rappy.
Interesting.
What's up, Glenn? How you doing?
I've decided I shall play with you until I'm able to learn your patterns and specifications.
Oh, the cavity in her abdomen seals
This
itself.
body can repair itself, meaning I can continue with this indefinitely.
Enoch! Why the fuck did you make a self-healing body with infinite power? Just making our job harder.
It can repair itself?
Oh, right. They could do that.
Wait, but does that mean...
Yes. While not at the level of a heretic, Endless's body is equipped with nanomachine-based self-repair technology.
Could have told us from the start. Rappy and Izanian all turn to look at me. I meet their gaze and bite down on my wrist. Nanomachines, you say? Snow said it was currently completed and is fine from now, since Rappy is strong enough to make up the difference. Oh, I see.
We face this foe with steadfast hearts.
Reloading. Swiftly.
Tell me the story of victory!
From torment free, I shall attain enlightenment.
Take them down quickly! Good job!
Being impatient.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
I don't know if we would get like another Rappy alt. Probably a skin. That changes like her ult animation and stuff. Because Rappy is pretty recent.
I'm back again.
Huh?
I've been coming here for the past few days, and every time you look at me like we've never met. I'm Irie from the Inspection Unit Overseer.
Oh, I remember. You can come by all you want. It won't change anything.
Wait, doesn't Arcana keep getting her memories wiped? That's why she doesn't remember? I haven't played her story, so I don't know.
This isn't a video game. My affinity for you isn't
Yeah,
going
she
to
does.
increase.
Yeah.
And no new features will be unlocked.
Hmm.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm sure as we spend more time together, we'll become great friends.
That won't happen. That would 100% not happen.
Like I said, this isn't a game. I have my own life to attend to. If you keep showing up unannounced, I'll have no choice but to call for help.
Call who? Someone scary.
Maybe.
I'm part of an inspection unit. I have more pull than most squads.
That much I can believe, seeing how you uncovered the existence of the Forbidden Library. And considering that you always show up right when I clock in and out, you must understand how this place operates.
All part of the job.
Look, Irie, I can be cold and ruthless, so I'm going to be blunt. Stop coming here. I'm saying this for your sake.
Oh.
It could get dangerous for you.
What value does information have if it's hidden away forever?
I mean, true.
The fact that it's stored in a place called the Forbidden Library can only mean one thing. If that information
How
ever
has
left
D
the
and
Ark,
K not
there
ended
would be serious
Irie?
consequences.
I have no idea.
Having an entire squad dedicated to safeguarding it only further proves how important it is. I understand that. The Ark is an extremely closed system.
Then why are you acting like this?
Because if we can take a look at just some of those thoroughly hidden records, we might be able to save the Ark from danger.
You sure about that?
You mean Dorothy? I dabble a bit in fortune telling, and I'm also good at reading faces.
Also, I got spoiled so fucking like much from this story, like because of YouTube thumbnails. And I got so fucking mad about it. And if you played the story, you probably already know what I'm talking about, but I got so mad, bro.
She doesn't have the face of someone who harms others.
It could be the other way around.
What do you mean?
Some are assuming that Dorothy intends to harm the Ark. But what if it's the Ark that's harmed her? What if it's currently harming her? We have to know so that when the
There are
time
lots of
comes,
clips of written
we can make the right
chapters.
decision.
Yeah, but the one I'm talking about involves Dorothy. No.
Either we get rid of her, or we help her. Imagine that she's already been wronged, and then no one takes her side. How sad would that be?
Pretty
The
sad.
ultimate goal of my investigation is to determine the truth. Oh, have I convinced you?
You almost did. But no still means no.
Do you work out very much?
What, so now you're going to use force?
Yep.
Oh.
Fine. As a master of Stellar Fate Fist, I accept the challenge.
Bitch, you can't even... Okay. I played the event. I don't think you have much physical capabilities, bro. Ariel lunges forward. She abruptly lowers her stance and grabs onto Arcana's legs.
Don't tell me your plan is to cling onto my pant leg, is it?
Oh, wait, what the fuck
That's
happened?
precisely my plan.
You're coming off more like someone who just got dumped than an opponent.
Oh shit. Oh,
Have you ever
does
tried it
Ivory
before?
also have no combat capabilities? So she's just begging.
It's on my bucket list.
Oh, please. Just give me one more chance.
Let go. My heart and body belong to another.
Don't turn this into some weird role play.
Well, I was just following your lead.
Whew. Suddenly, everything goes dark. Oh right, the power went out.
What's going on?
A blackout? In the Ark?
Yep.
Irie, I don't think now's the time to be doing that.
Arcana feels the pressure around her legs vanish. Irie is already splinting to the place where Arcana usually works. Fortunately, she outfitted her glasses with night vision, so she could conduct investigations while in the dark. Oh. She passes the reading room and races toward the door at the end of the scheduled corridor. Arcana tracks Irie by sound alone. Irie spots a note on the door, authorized personally only. There's also a large machine beside it. Ivory kicks the door with all her might. The sudden blackout had triggered the lock, but it wasn't enough to keep her out. I see. That's why I finished it within the first 4 hours of release. Yeah, but I don't have this. I didn't have the time, bro. And I wanted to stream. I could have finished it like off stream, but I wanted to stream it, you know. Only firearms capabilities. I think only select niggas have like 8 mil. Oh, I see. The door bursts open.
What is this place? It's a mess.
Hey, it's not a mess. It's just lived in.
Arcana's voice sounds closer than expected. Ivory grows anxious.
Ugh, there must be something more here.
Whatever you do, don't flip the photo in the middle row. Second from the left.
Okay, now you're just telling me to do it. Okay? Now you're just telling her to do it. Yeah, basically.
Oh.
Seeing the densely arranged series of photos on the wall, Ira flips the relevant photo. Whirl. A bookshelf slides to the side, revealing an old yet sturdy-looking door.
Mechanical. Nice.
Ivory kicks the door open and steps inside. Down the corridor, she reaches an old library. It's the same library.
This must be the Forbidden Library.
Please, don't touch anything in A2.
Okay, thanks. Iris' eyes dart rapidly. She rushes to the bookshelf labeled A2. Oh, it's a book labeled Dorothy. She clutches it to her chest and starts running again. She runs back the way she came. She slows as she sees Arcana flailing helplessly in the air, her hands grasping at nothing. She carefully puts some distance between her and Arcana, and then breaks into a run again. Soon she exits the library. Arcana quietly returns to her workshop. She flips over 3 tarot cards scattered across her desk.
The moon, the hermit, the sun. I hope I made the right choice.
Damn, bro.
Let's hurry.
Engaging with the enemy.
Let's keep going.
Time to show them what we're made of. All right, let's keep moving.
Folly of the task.
Ammo check. All good.
Tell me the story
From torment free
of
their
their
courage
pain and light
to grace us.
So let me check something. Let me see. I'm getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs. So guys, if you are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I will do a giveaway at 1,000 subs. I have done giveaways before. I've done the little monthly pass in Wuthering Waves. Like I've given like 10 in total or some shit like that. I might give I will do some giveaways when I reach 1,000 subs during a live stream. Now, what would be the giveaways? Probably a monthly pass for whichever game you want, or the winner wants, obviously. Just to celebrate. Endless flies through the darkened arc. Sixo begins analyzing the situation. Damage alerts are sounding through her body, but recovery is unusually slow. During the battle with the counters, the self-repairing mechanism stopped functioning for some reason. Meanwhile, endless attacks were completely ineffective. Oh, right. Nanomachines. So, wouldn't Vapals be good against her? The focused laser that should be able to vaporize anything gets neutralized by Anis. Not just neutralized, but reflected back. There is no way to determine how this is possible. Attempts at melee combat to leverage her superior physical capabilities prove futile as well due to Rabi's extraordinary close combat capabilities. Endless attacks fail to connect, while Rabi strikes without exception. And at the decisive moment, she strikes with that drill, which cannot be blocked head-on. But pulling back only results in another hail of gunfire from Neon. Her shots do not appear to have any special properties. They are simply fast and hit hard. Yeah, they just have firepower. This body may be durable, but not enough to withstand such firepower. Sixo recognizes her defeat. She cannot win. Victory is impossible. There is nothing that can turn the tide in her favor. She has far too little information on the commando unit. She begins questioning how she can know so little about a unit that is so active. Sixo initiates a memory search. Aside from unusually frequent surface deployments, there is no data of note. No details about the capabilities of Api, Anis, Neon, or even the commander. All she can remember is the evaluation that they are nothing more than a squad specialized in surface reconnaissance.
This is absurd.
Yeah. They got no information on us. Sixo, though, she knew everything. Oh, Sixo thought she knew everything. She thought that with all her knowledge, nothing would be impossible.
Here she
and
was,
yet,
defeated so easily by what she didn't know.
Sixo decides to retreat. Her analysis of the battle indicates an overwhelming difference in physical specifications. Endless Body is exceptional, but disparity in actual combat experience is too great. Sixo resolves to acquire information on the commander unit by any means necessary, and then challenge them again. So long as she has enough data, she cannot lose. That has always been true. At the moment, though, there is nowhere to retreat. There isn't a single building with its lights on. The Ark is entirely submerged in darkness. For the first time, Sixo thinks the Ark feels small. Suddenly, she hears the wail of a drill. She spins around. Rappy is on her trail, propelled forward by 7 Dwarf Zeroed thruster.
Unauthorized flight inside the Ark is illegal.
Yeah, shut it down.
You say that as if you are not also flying.
Yeah, but we have special authorization. Rapid drills tear into Endless black. Endless is a waste for her to be a bait. I mean, I like her design. It's sad to see her go. I went toward the point where Endless had crashed alongside Anis and Leon. All around us, we see people frightened and confused. The sudden blackout has thrown the citizens into a panic. Some have collapsed where they stood, others are running blindly, while still others are crouching in corners. Each person confronts or succumbs to their fear in their own way.
This is... Yeah, everyone's scared of the dark.
We gotta hurry and end this.
Agreed.
We arrive at the plaza. Rappy stands facing Endless. Neither of them moves. Rappy?
Stay back, Commander. She's taken hostages.
What? Endless has one hand extended towards Rappy and the other toward the civilians in the plaza.
Do not move.
Is dirty the only way you know how to fight?
Allow me to demonstrate that this isn't an empty threat.
Light flashes from the hand aimed at the civilians. Some of them get engulfed in light. When it fades, only a scorching crater remains. How could you? Holy shit. Endless calls out to the fleeing crowd.
Anyone who attempts to flee will share the same fate. Do not move.
Civilians freeze, their faces pale with fear. They stare at us. What are you after?
Shutting down the Ark was a bold move. Would you mind turning it back on?
You'll never rule the Ark.
Please answer the question.
No. More screams ring out.
Now, turn the power back on.
Commando unit. Eliminate 6-0.
She has hostages. NIKKE doesn't care.
The losses are within acceptable parameters. Restoring power to the Ark would result in a greater number of casualties. One choice is clearly better than the other.
Do you hear me, NIKKE?
Yes, 6-0.
I despise you.
And I, you.
Did you enjoy throwing me into that garbage heap after I was born from your own dregs?
Personal emotions were not a factor in my judgment.
Then why did you never come back for me? Why didn't you save me? After I'd been born from all your negative thoughts, you knew I was holed up in the darkness of the Outer Rim. Why didn't you save me?
There was no necessity to do so.
Well, and now we are in deep shit because of you, NIKKE. Dumbass. You say you are a smart AI, but you're probably as smart as ChatGPT, which is not smart at all. It's pretty dumb.
Why not?
To be fair, Endless is actually great. It's just Endless is hard countered. Plus, she lacks experience. Yeah.
The Outer Rim is not the Ark.
So if it's not within the Ark proper, it doesn't count as the Ark?
That is correct.
You made me this way.
It is common for criminals to blame others for the acts they commit.
You abandoned me and left me to rot. That's why I turned into this. Holed up in that dark place, I was desperate for the light. This is the only way for me to take it back. Because none of you will ever share what you possess with us.
Do you hate your...
Yes,
Damn.
I do.
Then get rid of yourself.
That's probably the nicest way she could say kill yourself. It just literally said kill yourself. Oh no.
I will take everything that is yours. The only recourse for those who have been abandoned is to take from others.
That's not true.
Neon steps forward.
I told you not to move.
Even in places where not a single ray of light reaches, there are people doing everything they can to survive. That's how they've always lived, and how they'll continue to live.
And what awaits them in the end?
The hope that things might improve, even a little. To buy a slightly better home, to eat slightly better food. The hope of making someone they love happy.
Those hopes will never come true. They will only disappear. The darkness stifles all hope within it.
Still, those people don't swindle others or resort to threats or crime. They might complain about their lot in life, fall into despair, and curse the world. And they might even feel that the world is not on their side. But they still believe that the light will reach them someday, so they keep living.
I mean, Neon knows
one
it.
day at a time. You say the world made you this way? No, you made yourself this way. This was your choice. Don't try to speak for all those other people.
Damn. Zap, zap, zap. Endless light strikes Neon. Neon slides back just slightly before glaring at Endless
I
unscathed.
suggest you stop talking.
Neon
You
blew
know,
her
you're pretty
head
bad
off.
at fighting, whether it be physical or verbal.
Neon's destroying her.
Neon! I'm fine. It was just bright, so I tripped.
How have you not sustained any damage? What is that body made of?
Adamantium.
That's enough. I'm starting to get embarrassed for you.
Smile box.
Smile time.
You're the one
Damn.
I understand the least. Why fight for the Ark? Have you forgotten how the Ark treated you?
I haven't.
Some of these very people were no doubt the ones who treated you so poorly.
Oh,
And
she's
yet,
trying to
you fight
turn
for them.
this.
You think I'm fighting for them? I'm fighting for the people who actually care about me.
They're likely not even sorry.
You think I don't know that?
Then why act this way? Have you lost your senses?
Not everyone in the Ark was like that. It was actually only a small minority.
Yeah.
I now know that there are way more good people out there. So I'm choosing to focus on the good ones. No need to go out of my way to focus on the filth.
And that means you'll continue to protect the Ark.
Why not?
What if I said you could join me? I can make everyone love you. With my power, it would be easy.
Oh, really?
Of course. Every human will worship
And this
you.
is baiting her.
I was joking. Could you not even tell? What do you even want to do? Let's say by some miracle things go your way and you take Enix's seat. Then what?
That is none of your concern.
Mhm.
You don't know, do you? You really
Damn.
don't. You just want Enix's position. You haven't thought that far, huh? I've
For
met
a-
people like you.
For a
People
smart
who make a big
AI,
fuss without
she's
thinking of
pretty
the
dumb.
consequences.
I've heard enough. Put your gun against your head and pull the trigger. All of you. Else, more innocent civilians will die. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Zap. A beam of light plunges down from the sky, engulfing the arm Endless had aimed at the civilians.
What?
Who's there? More beams rain down from the dark sky above. Endless quickly moves from where she was standing. She manages to dodge the first shot, but the remaining barrage is both precise and predictive. Every remaining shot slams into her. Endless falls where she stands. There you go. And NIKKE with white wings lands lightly before her.
Even raptures wouldn't pull something like this.
Dorothy!
Yo, Dorothy.
Attempting to resolve a hostage situation head-on is foolish. A cowardly tactic must be met with one just as cowardly. Next time I need to act like a coward, I'll just think of you.
A low blow, bro. Dorothy aims her weapon and at Endless' head, who is now slumped on her knees. Well, yeah, Endless also doesn't have info on Dorothy.
You look like you're enjoying this. Why?
Instead of answering, Endless raises her hand. Endless' hand pulls up electricity cable that has been buried in the ground and was now exposed due to Dorothy's barrage.
Do you want to know why I wanted a body? Because it allows me to intervene when things become irksome.
Huh?
E2 crystals detected across the Ark. Unable to quantify the scale. They're rapidly expanding.
What? Isn't the power off? How the fuck? Or maybe she's like propelling power through the cable. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. This is what I guess for keeping using Dora's B1 for water team. I don't think I've ever used Dorothy, bro. Ever. I don't think I've ever used her. Both Dorothys, because I have both Dorothys. Where is she? She's down here. Both of them.
Come and join me if you would. I was just about to...
But yeah. Also, why the fuck are you without
I'd love to
your
hear any
skin?
music recommendations you have.
There we go. No, ammo team has been obsolete for a long time. Oh, a 10 pool. Let's do a 10 pool then. Let's see. What's up, Hero Zero? How you doing? Oh. Who will I get? Who? Easiest 10 pull in my life.
Please, leave it to me.
I'm Neon. I'm hungry.
Okay. I'm tired of getting this bitch, bro.
Soldier.
Have a be life finding out the robots put hentai tag on CCZ and then got clapped back the same way. The thing is, like, it's a user tag. It's like a community tag which the developer can remove anytime they want. So the way Steam works, right? If you go to Steam and, well, we go to Wuthering Waves, let me look it up. Right? Go to Steam, go to Wuthering Waves, you can check the tags here. Usually the first couple of tags are put there by the dev, and then most of these tags are put here by the community. I can literally go here and put the anti tag. Literally anyone. And the thing is, oh no, almost fucked up. I clicked, almost fucked up. uh, but yeah, I could go there. Uh, could go there and literally anyone can put a tag there. And let me check Xenos on Zero.
A disaster that devours.
Yeah. The tag are gone already because the devs are not blind. Yeah, if the devs have a problem with the tag, they remove it. The thing is, many games get slapped that tag because it's funny. Because it's funny. Let me look for one. Farming Simulator 25. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, this one doesn't have it. But there are like see, Goat Simulator, probably because the dev doesn't care. Cartoon, colorful. No, it doesn't have it. But basically what I'm trying to say is that many games get slapped that tag as a joke and then it gets removed later. Though it's, well, I don't know if Steam has another way of doing it now, but it usually, the game gets slapped the tag and then it gets removed. It gets slapped the tag and then it gets removed. It usually only happens like once as a joke, like random ass games that have nothing to do with that tag get slapped that tag. I've seen literal like hentai games get slapped with the Souls-like tag, by the way, which is like very funny. Let me see. You know who cried about it? Kurobot's absolute comedy. Like, I don't know what the problem is though. What's the problem of having the hentai tag? I think it's funny. Let me see. JRPG. I wanted to find like one that has it. That has nothing to do with... Actually, let me look it up. Let me look it up, the hentai tag. I know you guys can't see, but that's for a reason, you know, because this is... Okay, why the fuck does this have... Is this like a... No. Doesn't have anything, I think. I'm still not going to show because, well... Bro, me side has the hentai tag, bro. Me side, which is like a horror game, has the hentai sexual content. Hentai. And it has nothing to do with hentai. I mean, it's an anime game, but yeah, it doesn't have sexual content. Let me try to look for another one. Bro, what the fuck is this? Krita, look at this. I'm going to show you. Krita, a literally drawing program, has psychological horror, anime, game development, which is true, has souls like, it has hentai, horror, and roguelike. Brother, what's the problem here? I don't see the problem. It's just funny, bro. It's just funny. You're like looking for like a Souls-like game, and you like get shown this, you know. Let me look for more on the hentai tag. I know you guys can't see. That's by design because I don't want to get banned. Let me look for more. What the fuck is Your Wife? There's an app, there's a game named Your Wife. And it's just like a cute... Bro. Let me show you this. This one. Your Wife, just a cute anime character here, has hentai, sexual content, Souls-like, psychological horror, 2D platformer, what the fuck, nudity. Bro can't pronounce horror? Bro, shut the fuck up. How the fuck do you say horror? It's literally how I say it. Then let me look for more. Let me see. Yeah, these are pretty much not safe for work. Combat games. Let me see. What the fuck is this? The Walking Dead Destinies. This game has hentai tag. Why are the Kurobots crying about a tag in the video game? Either Kurobots and Hoyoshills. I don't care. I'm talking to both. Why are people crying about a tag that gets put in pretty much every game you can think of at some point? Why is it a big deal? Should I go for pronunciation? Okay, I'll check Google for pronunciation. Google Translate English.
Horror.
Horror. What's wrong?
Horror.
Horror. Horror. Horror. I'm not saying horror, bro. I'm not saying horror. Horror. Perara. 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 What's wrong with saying horror, bro? It's literally the same shit. Haven't seen how you should frame about the tag out loud, by the way. I don't know. Like, from what I've seen, like, people commenting was like, oh, you put on ZZZ and now you're crying, blah, blah, blah. We're just doing the same to you, blah, blah, blah. Or some shit like that. And I think it's such, like, so stupid. And then the Kurobots are crying, oh no, they're putting the hentai tag on our game. Wah, wah. Like, brother. Pretty much every anime game gets slapped with the hentai tag unless the developer removes it, which they remove like pretty often. And you can literally report the tag and have Steam review it to remove it in literally any game. By the way, it's a complete non-issue. What the fuck is wrong with people? Also,
horror.
Horror. Horror. Horror. Horror. Horror. Horror. I'm going to keep saying horror, bro. It just rolls off my tongue easily. And I should be ending the stream pretty soon. I still have a video to record. About, well, I'll tell you guys what it is about. It's about the most recent, like, Genshin drama. Most recent Genshin drama. Let me look it up. About this Shy Guy High guy. Let me see. Hoyoverse is a lazy developer and they just confirmed it. I think this is such a fucking retarded ass video, bro. I am not even going to, like... Basically, Genshin devs said they wouldn't want to pursue pure graphics or like graphical or higher graphical fidelity because it would put in cause like the people with lower end hardware, and also it would become too cluttered and, well, stuff like that. And this guy is just saying, oh, they are lazy for not making their graphics as good as Arknight's Enfield or as good as Wuthering Waves. And I'm here like, brother, shut the fuck up, man. Like, what the hell? Yeah, Kuro Games has made like Wuthering Waves look pretty good, but most people also cannot run it. And I don't know if he noticed it or if he tried it before, but if you lower your graphic settings in Wuthering Waves to like medium low or low, let me tell you something. It's going to look even worse than Genshin, and it's going to run worse too, by the way. If you play WoWa at low settings or low to medium settings, it's going to look worse than Genshin and feel worse than Genshin because it runs worse too. Okay? It is what it is. That's just a fact. And don't get me wrong, I don't play Genshin anymore. I haven't played Genshin in like such a long time. I don't care about the game. Absolutely. I literally, one of my first like big videos was me quitting Genshin. I'm done with Hoyoverse games. It has 23,000 views. And I haven't played a Hoyo game since. I've quit before posting this video. I posted this video like months after I quit. Never again. Never again. So it's not like I'm protecting Genshin here. It's just that that guy is being a dumbass. Yeah, that's what I said in the script that I wrote. Like, Genshin has to worry about being cohesive and doing incremental improvements instead of just changing their graphical style and graphical fidelity from one patch to another like Wuthering Waves does. Because Wuthering Waves, you have to teleport from region to region. So the contrast doesn't feel as contrasty because you have a teleport in between. As for Genshin Impact, it's all seamless. So if you go from one region to another and it's completely different and has like different graphical style or a different graphical fidelity, it's going to look very, very weird. So they have to do these small changes that, yes, would make the graphics better, which they have done. They have improved model quality and they have improved textures and graphics themselves, but in very small increments as to not look off when, well, you go from one region to another. And that's pretty impressive. If Genshin were to release today, obviously they would have like a much bigger room to play because they wouldn't have to worry about being cohesive with the other regions, and they could start from scratch with better graphics, like straight from the starting line, like Arknight's Enfield. But they can't. They can't just like get Arknight's Enfield's type of graphics and slap it onto a new region of Genshin because it would look weird and will drive people away. They just cannot do that. I mean, they can physically do it, but they are not going to do it because that's a pretty dumb move to do. And I don't know how people just don't get this. All they care about are the devs lazy? Yes, but not because of the graphics. All these people care about are the graphics. And for me, the devs are lazy because they don't implement features like lip sync, which they could. If lip sync is hard to do, they could modify the engine. They have done it before. They can modify the engine to make it more streamlined and easier, or make an automated script to like implement lip sync to the characters. Right? Skip button is also another big thing. So, yes, the devs are lazy, but not because of graphics like these people are saying. The graphics are fine. All these people care are graphics. And that tells me more about them than it tells me about Hoyo. Because, let me be real. You know, the graphics are a complete non-issue. And only someone with a very shallow experience with video games would care about it. I'm going to be honest. a real gamer or a person that has played video games for a while and various different video games, not just one video game, that has had experience with various video games, can tell you that graphics are not the most important thing. It is not. It is not. Graphics are nice, but they are not the most important thing. If the game plays bad, or runs bad, or looks off, or is too cluttered, it doesn't matter if the graphics are super, hyper, mega realistic. People won't play it. It is what it is. I mean, look at Zelda. Look at Zelda. Zelda doesn't have good graphics. I mean, it has... It's easy on the eyes because of the cell shading that they use, but it's not like super realistic. It's not like... Sexy, it doesn't have like super high graphic fidelity. And it's better than most of these gacha games that have better graphics. Graphics are becoming too centralized personally. Just make a playable game I can play and lose myself in. Yeah, and the thing is, art direction is a lot more important than pure graphical accomplishments. A lot more. It's not even close. Art direction is a lot more important. And while Wuthering Waves wins by a long shot against Genshin in, well, the purely graphical department, to me it still loses in the art direction of the game. And that's my opinion on it. That's the opinion of someone who has quit Genshin for over a year and has played Wuthering Waves since day one, up until now. Let's make a choice. Tell us which game. Graphics. Can I give games that have not released yet?
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Okay. Graphics. Neverness to Everness. Art direction. Enfield. Gacha. Neverness to Everness and NIKKE are pretty close for me. But Neverness to Everness probably wins. Only now? Oh. Graphics, Arknight's Enfield. Art direction, Arknight's Enfield. Gacha, NIKKE. User interface. I'm going to be honest. Probably Genshin.
Sexy,
I know it sounds surprising, but Genshin was probably the game where I had like less confusion with like the menus. It's like super straightforward. Like super straightforward. Game complexity, Enfield. Combat. That's a hard one. Because while Wuthering Waves has better character kits by themselves, Arknight's Enfield has a better boss mechanics. So it's hard to decide, but I would say Arknight's Enfield because of the boss mechanics. Character kits are very important, don't get me wrong, and Wuthering Waves wins in that department. But for me, combat is fun because of the boss I'm fighting, not because of how flashy my character looks. For example, I love Elden Ring and I've never used a spell in that fucking game, right? Other than, well, Elden Ring Night Rain, but in the actual Elden Ring like full game, I only used the sword, literally, throughout the whole game. And I love the combat because of the bosses, not because of my character. But well, that's something for another day. Map exploration, I would put it between... Wuthering Waves is out of the question in that department. Genshin is pretty good, but it gets annoying to 100%. So it's fun in the beginning, but it gets annoying to 100%. While Arknight's Enfield is fun in the beginning, but not that hard to 100% still. So I would say Arknight's Enfield. Gearing system is Arknight's because it's 100% always. It's not even close. Like it's not even close to like any other game because there's no RNG. You just press a button and you get the perfect stats. For the character designs, I would say Hoyo games in general has probably the best character designs. Not the best character models, I don't think, unless we're talking about like ZZZ, but overall Hoyo has like so much variety and so much more characters that they just automatically win, right? Because they just have more designs overall, so you have more what to choose from. If the boss made the game good, you have Monster Hunter. Awesome. 5 NIKKE bosses he hates. Character development. NIKKE. NIKKE is unbeatable in that department. Character models. It's pretty close between ZZZ, Wuwa, and Arknight's Enfield. Likable characters, NIKKE.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Unlikable characters, also NIKKE. Because they have Crow, that bitch. Character development in the game won't lose to NIKKE. I don't know. I'm talking from experience. Okay, I've never played that game, so I don't know. This is just like my opinion, guys. I'm not saying this as a fact. This is just what I think. Story and lore, NIKKE and NIKKE. Red Shoes is more unbearable? I don't think so. At least for now. Emotional depth, NIKKE. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's not even close, bro.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
And to put it in perspective, I'm only talking about the games that I know of. So, NIKKE, Genshin, HSR, ZZZ, Wuthering Waves, Arknight's Enfield, and that's basically it. It's between like these 6. So, if you say like another game has better something, well, I'm not including it. World building. I mean, Genshin and HSR has like crazy world building, but I prefer NIKKE still. Like those other games have very good world building. No, actually, I take back saying NIKKE. I like NIKKE's world building a lot. It's probably my favorite, but Enfield has a deeper world building and lore. You wanna know why? Because it has the whole Arknights game behind it. So everything from OG Arknights is like the world building and lore for Enfield. So it's kind of unfair. Yeah. I tried Girls Frontline, but I didn't play it for long. So if you want to like include best feat models, well, it's Girls Frontline. Improvements per patch.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Oh, that's a hard one. I mean, HSR has been buffing a lot of characters. Genshin has also been buffing characters. I didn't like the level 100 bullshit, but they did buff characters. HSR also did buff characters. They have... I think HSR has been implementing a lot of quality of life, skip button, and improving like the story pacing and whatever, at least from what I've heard. So I would probably give that to them. Worst devs. Can we tie Kuro and Hoyo together? Nickel, there's not much to fix. Yeah, I mean, true.
How do I look?
Dumbest
Sexy,
devs? I mean, Hoyo are kinda lazy and they have been focusing more on milking the games, but they still know how to deliver like something that the players want. Right? And they know when, well, they have to like do something to improve the game, like HSR, where they are giving buffs and stuff like that. So they are still grounded to some extent. Wuwa has been milking the shit, or Kurua has been milking the shit out of Wuth and Wave. Like, it's not even close. Bike skins, like pretty much every patch.
Sexy, perhaps?
The recent spending event, the random ass collabs that they probably got paid to do, or I have no idea. It's just basically a giant ad for like other games. Random ass like implementations of new features that no one asked about, and the complete ignoring of what people have been asking about. So probably Kuro right now. Worst content creators? Is that even a question, bro? Literally, like, a lot of people. Wuwa Glazers. Let's just call them Wuwa Glazers.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
So, yeah. Worst community, and right now, worst community... I mean, the Hoyo community is bad. I mean, not the Hoyo community, like, both... All the communities have their good things. And if you talk about, like, the majority, they're pretty chill. But if we start talking about the Hoyo shills or the Kurobots, The Hoyo shields are annoying, yes, but the Kurobots are so much more right now. They are so much more annoying. And holy shit, they don't shut up. And the fact that they keep like making like 50 different accounts to spam your comment section is crazy to me. Like, I've made videos trashing Hoyo before, and while people disagree with me and maybe call me my takes trash, at least they weren't making 50 different accounts to comment like 150 times, spamming my video, calling me retarded. Like, holy fuck. I mean, I personally don't care about the hate comments, it's just more engagement for me, but it's crazy that they would go to such extents. Like, holy fuck. Most delusional players as NIKKE players wishing for all of a spec, bro. Bro, I swear to God, I don't want to see Crow appear in front of me ever again. If Crow appears in front of me and they give me the option to pull the trigger, I click it in 0.1 seconds. Not even that. Also, I'll be right back. I have to do something. I'm back, sorry for the wait.
Sexy, perhaps?
What do you guys want to know about my opinion on? Also, everything that I'm saying here is just my opinion. I'm not saying like one game is absolutely better than the other. It's just like what I personally think. Best game currently to invest on? With invest, you mean like invest time on? NIKKE. NIKKE is starting to like pick up the pace when it comes to the story. The devs basically said like the tutorial is just now over. Now we're actually going to like start going forward. HSR is improving, so if you want to try that out now, I think from what I've heard they are going in a good direction. I think Genshin is also slowly improving, but I still don't recommend Genshin. I personally don't recommend it. I think it has like giant flaws that they still haven't addressed. And I personally couldn't recommend that game. If you want to try it out, well, I'm not here to like stop you, but I personally don't recommend. ZZZ, I don't like ZZZ. So, I just don't like the game. I literally cannot play the game because it makes me sick in the stomach. Actually, it makes me sick to play the game. I'm not even joking. I literally feel sick when I try to play the game.
Sexy, perhaps?
Not exaggerating. Wuthering Waves is going downhill. Completely downhill. Arknight's Enfield just launched, so you can like pick it up pretty... you can pick it up now and get up to date a lot faster than the other games. NTE is coming out on the 29th, so you can literally like start at the same time as everyone else. So I think that's a pretty good choice too. Though that doesn't really matter because they are mostly single player games, but NTE will have a lot of multiplayer functionality, like you can race and stuff like that. So I think that's also a good choice. And NIKKE, well, has the best story out of all of them, so I recommend NIKKE for if you are a story guy. NIKKE can be downloaded now in Google Play. I might pre-install it on PC too. Which game story improved significantly within just 2 patches? I don't know. Personally don't know. Peach Bear flexing their Annie. Which game you like currently? Well, I like many games. I like NIKKE, I like UWA, I like Arknight's Enfield, and I'll probably like NTE.
How do I look? Sexy?
Have hopes for? I have high hopes for NTE and Arknight's Enfield. I have high hopes for those 2 games. I've had higher hopes for WoA, but the devs keep disappointing me. 2 days till TOS. Bro. If you ask me what my favorite game is, it's NIKKE. Well, you already know the answer to that question. Which game couldn't make you feel disappointed and feel like quitting? Well, I've said it before.
How do I look?
WoA.
Sexy?
WoA made me feel very disappointed, and the thought of quitting has crossed my mind. It has. Anything else you guys want to know? Do you think Arknight's Enfield will EOS next week? I hope so. I hope Enfield will. I think NTE will kill Arknight's Enfield. Not gonna lie, it will automatically EOS instantly. That's a joke, by the way. Also, what skin is this? Oh, the pop star.
I have no idea what Rappy was thinking, suggesting I become a pop star. I've been told pop stars are meant to bring joy to people. Tell me, why should I be the one doing that? You want me to sing and dance? Do you know how ridiculous you sound right now?
Where's the fan service line?
I have no idea what Rappy was thinking, suggesting I become a pop. You want me to sing and dance? I've been told pop stars are meant to bring joy to people. Tell me, why you want me to sing and dance?
Wasn't that a fan service line she had? Also, this has been here for the longest.
Nothing can
Holy
beat the
shit.
joy of flying. It's the moment. Trust is a precious thing.
Which game will face most damage? Wuthering Waves, he's losing a lot of PR lately. It's the community is damaging by itself, so the community is damaging Wuthering Waves' reputation. Kuro devs not optimizing their game is also ruining their reputation. The anniversary rewards being like, well, disappointing to a lot of people. also has played a role in like ruining Wuthering Waves' reputation and stuff like that. So Wuthering Waves is in a very slippery slope, and I hope they open their eyes and start well getting themselves back on track. People say Wubo community is not as bad as Hoyo. Do you believe that? I used to, and it used to be that way at the very start of Wuthering Waves, and probably around 2.x, the Wubo community started getting very cocky, and now it's like literally how do you say it, very annoying. It's very annoying. Like the Wubo community right now is very annoying, a lot more annoying than Hoyo.
How do I look? Sexy for how do I look?
If Neon will be bad to disturb player base will riot. Yeah, I really hope, like, bro, I think they should make it so they would work together. Like Rappy, Anise, and Leon and Neon would like work together. Neon has a lot of firepower, like related to her lore. So I think she should be like the one with the biggest PP damage. The NIKKE with the biggest PP damage, because if she isn't, that will be disappointing. And also, lore-wise, she's immune to corruption. So I think, do you guys know like that, like status effects and stuff? I think she'll be immune to that. What do you think about the NTE situation where the game didn't hit a good spot? Didn't hit a good spot? What do you mean? You're saying that it isn't successful in China? I think they had like a solid release, no? Release not as successful. How was NT release in China? Let me see. Let me see. Let me ask ChatGPT. Well, I didn't even look in ChatGPT, but Search Assist said the release of Never to Neverness in China was met with a positive response, as indicated by the success of its beta test and community feedback. Players appreciated the game immersed urban environment and engaging gameplay, although some noted it felt a bit empty at times. Let me see. Let me ask ChatGPT. If you mean Neverness to Everness, NTE, and especially its China launch on April 23, the short answer is strong launch interest, positive first wave reception, but not genre-defining levels of hype. Okay, I think that's completely fine. Launch numbers looked strong. China launch had a very big high pre-registration, reported over 35 million global by launch marketing, which tells you, I mean, I can show you guys this. But previous numbers are marketing numbers, blah blah blah. Chinese players praised the production value first. Okay, the biggest early praise points: urban open world, strong UI5 visuals, dense city atmosphere, driving at business system, making it feel like other, less like another Genshin clone. Better received points are the gacha system. The main criticism: too much systems layering. This is the common CN criticism: open world RPG, social sim, business sim, driving game, supernatural detective. So they don't like that there's too many systems. I personally like it because it makes it so that today you can get into the game and do like one specific task, and tomorrow you will get into the game and do something completely different. I think maybe in China they see it differently, where they want to do the exact same thing like over and over again. But I personally like when a game gives me option. That's why I like Arknight's Enfield, because today I can log in and do combat. Tomorrow I can log in and mess with the factory, and then I can log in and do exploration and stuff like that. Well, in like something like WoWa, I log in, do the story, and that's basically it. China don't want their games to overlap with other games. Yeah. Do you think that 400 pools are a move to gain more players due to desperation, or just generosity? I think it's a little bit of both. I think they want to start off strong with like giving players or telling players, look, hey, we are pretty generous. We want our game to be as free to play as possible and stuff like that. So I think it's generosity above all. And I think they know if they are generous with the players will be generous with the game. It has been proven time and time again. For example, one of NIKKE's most one of NIKKE's month with the highest revenue was during an anniversary where they gave hundreds of pools. So they gave like over 100 or 150 pools during that month. Or during that anniversary, like completely free, and still got more money than if they didn't give anything like the other patches, or if they gave like normal rewards as other patches. Why? Because, well, it looks like if you reward your players and if you are friendly towards your players will be incentivized to like also give you money by buying skins and other stuff. I think that's a good tactic from NTE because they have a lot of skins and you can buy like a lot of skins. They are starting off with like saying, hey, we have skins in the game. You can get like pretty much every character, but the skins you will have to pay. And I think people will be more compelled to spend in the game where they can get pretty much every character and then spend to get skins. At least that's my viewpoint. I don't hear any negative comments so far on the suggestion and some bug fixes. Yeah, but that's pretty much like every game. Do you think NT will have a strong story? Well, strong in terms of is it going to compete with something like NIKKE, Wuthering Waves, and stuff like that? In terms of seriousness and lore and heavy lore and stuff like that, no. Will it have a very fun story, which would be like probably more enjoyable than something like Wuwa? Yes. Yes. But it's not going to be revolving the same themes and the same genre. So you could still consider Wuwa or Genshin better because of the type of story that is. NTE might not suit your taste because NTE is going to deliver a more episodic storytelling with a lot more comedy in the mix rather than being all serious and like heavy on the backlore and stuff, you know. Let me see more. You think will it be a harem like NIKKE? I don't know. I don't know. I personally don't know. Female population in China is slightly larger than the male. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, even the female, even the female population don't really care about like male interactions. A lot of them like female to female or male to female. And we all know what NTE is made for. Or who NTE is made for. We all know. It is what it is. I mean, should they include it? Would I mind if they included it? No. I wouldn't mind. And I personally think it's a good addition to include like the dating aspect towards the males too. But we all know that, well, China has certain rules, you know, and not much you can do about it. Which game made you face the most less boredom and have fun time playing through? Probably NIKKE. Because in NIKKE, I didn't have to do anything other than click play story and just play through it. And the pacing is like so tight and good that, well, that doesn't really have downtimes. So it's the less boring. As for like Genshin, pacing is so fucking bad that I'm just like falling asleep while they talk. Wuthering Waves, while the presentation is good, I have no interest in most of the characters because they are pretty shallow, so I just don't care. And well, NTE is pretty solid. Not NTE. Arknights is pretty solid, but they haven't had time to like develop like in the characters extensively, you know. But I think it is better presented than Wuwa, at least in depth of the characters. And it is a lot better paced than Genshin. So Arknights wins there, but it's nowhere near close as to NIKKE, you know. Let me see. Main criticism: too much layering. Performance seems better than expected. This matters because people expected another Tower of Fantasy launch disaster. Well, I guess they learned from their mistakes, right? Instead, early sentiment seems to be surprisingly stable. That alone is a win for Hota. Not perfect, but not catastrophic. That's important. China sentiment right now, overall, if I had to summarize CN expectation, visuals very positive, gameplay cautiously positive, okay. Systems mixed curiosity, story too early to judge, monetization positive, longevity confidence uncertain. But that's pretty much every game because mainly because of their reputation. My honest read, NTE launched better than most expected because Hotter reputation was damaged by TOF. That's true. So the bar was low. And clearing a low bar cleanly creates strong positive sentiment. but the real test is within 2 to 4 week retention, not launch day excitement. A lot of CN players are treating it like this is good, but can it stay good? That's the most important question we can ask. If they can maintain like a strong like a good pacing, then yeah. If you want, you can also break down NTE current performing on the Chinese iOS charts compared to against Wuthering Waves, Genshin, and Arknights. Yeah, do that. Alright. There's a launch in China, April, blah blah blah. That Saga rollout matters because CN is effectively the live stress test. And anything that needs fixing in China, they would have like time to patch it up before it launches in global. Strong opening burst, normal high hype gachas, high ranking on CN iOS grossing, but not at the monster launch level of Genshin Impact or Hawkeye. I mean, that makes sense. Not I don't think any game can come close to Genshin or Star Rail launch. But comparably to a strong tier 1 gacha debut than a market takeover. Okay. Successful launch, not market domination. That's what we were expecting. Versus Wuthering Waves. NT's launch feels cleaner. I mean, that's a very, very low bar to clear, to be honest. Optimization complaints. Yeah. WoWasian launch had optimization complaints, device instability, rough technical rollout, and he avoided the technical disaster narrative. That's a huge win, yeah. Versus Genshin, not close in scale, Genshin was a cultural detonation, yeah. Versus Arknight's Enfield, this one's interesting. NTE currently has stronger mass market appeal. Well, at least in China. In China, NTE was a lot more anticipated than Arknight's Enfield. I don't know if you guys knew this, but NTE was the most anticipated game in China last year. So yeah. Personally, let's give NTE 6 months to a year as a chance because my bar is pretty high since NIKKE gave us a banger of a story. Yeah, I wouldn't play NTE for like a deep story, though, to be honest. Or, well, I was going to say something, but I better shut up. CN player sentiment. Let me see. Broader casual accessibility, easier marketing hook, animate GTA, and feel likely wins niche mechanical depth. Yeah, and he wins on boarding. CN player sentiment. What's being praised? Urban identity, big differentiation, not another grassland plus ruin simulator. Yep. Better than expected polish. That's good. And I'm going to be comparing the performance and graphics between WoWa and Enfield. And not Enfield, NTE. Generous launch economy. Let's see what's hurting it. Identity confusion. Some CN players still don't know what NTE wants to be. Well, NTE is a casual storytelling game. Well, it's a casual game with episodic storytelling, which is meant to be for fun and not for depth. And also something that can be played with friends. Think about like racing and stuff like that. Also, a business manager. So you log in and your daily routine would be managing your business when no story is going on. I don't think it's hard to like spot it, you know? I think people are so used to like the Genshin, WoWa, and routine that When they see, oh, you have free will, you can do whatever you want. You want to drive a car around the city, you can do that. You want to manage a business, you can do that. You want to decorate your apartment, you can do that. I think Chinese people are so used, and um, even global gacha players are so used to, like, you log in, you do your dailies, and that's it. They are so used to that, like, to be so restricted to doing that. You explore your world, you do your dailies, and that's it. They are so restricted by that and so used to that that a game implementing like side side activities like Arknight's Enfield and NTE, that they get so confused. They have to do it. They have to do everything. Every day they have to do everything. You don't have to do everything every day. It's just there as an option. It's just there. You can do it or you can skip it. You do whatever you want. You have fun with the game. Today you have fun doing this, tomorrow you will have fun doing that. And gacha players don't understand that. You know? Well, I guess skip button will be my best friend unless this casual story is good though. People were saying that the story is good and fun to watch. There was a segment with like the whole Tamago like bullshit where people didn't really like it, but other than that, people had good strong opinions about the story and how fun it was. It doesn't have like the Trinodian whatever the fucks and backstory that Genshin has and deep emotional feeling that NIKKE has, but it's still a good watch, I think. It also it does have skip button. It does have skip button, I think. Trust ceiling. Hota still carries Tower of Fantasy baggage, which is true. But the thing is, Hota didn't ruin Tower of Fantasy. The publisher, which was I forgot its name. Hota didn't publish the game globally. They landed the game to another company to publish the game, and that company, completely fucked up. Made the game pay to win. Didn't voice the players' opinions to Hota Studio, and just drove the game to the ground. When the game died, they handed the game back to Hota Studio and said, well, you can have it back. We've had our fun. And Hota was like, what is this big pile of shit? What the fuck are we going to do with this? And well, they tried to fix it by, well, releasing the MMO server and stuff like that. But it wasn't enough because their reputation was so bad. Rotation launch strength 8 out of 10, rotation confidence 6 out of 10, long-term monetization confidence 7 out of 10. My blunt read, NTE created the most important hurdle. It proved it wasn't another Tower of Fantasy launch. That alone massively helped. But now comes the real test. Week 2 retention, banner conversion, daily activity stability, and content cadence. Okay. NTE looks more a legitimate contender than a temporary hype bubble, but it has not yet proved staying power. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good sentiment. TOF in China is freaking amazing. Yeah, TOF in China was pretty popular and it's still going strong. Was badly optimized. That's why NTE was very anticipated in China. Because, well, the TOF didn't have as bad of a reputation in China as global. Was badly optimized for mobile? True. PC might have an excuse, but no excuse for mobile. There's no excuse for neither, to be honest. There's no excuse for neither of those. But yeah, I'll be ending the stream now because I still have to record a video. So mobile problems are very dumb. We will basically ignore every optimization streak. Yes, that's true. And also they capped, I think I've heard they capped the memory usage, which is like pretty dumb. They are basically like sabotaging themselves at that point. But yeah, I'll be ending the stream and see you guys tomorrow because I have to record a video and I have to go to work in about 1 hour. So see you guys next time. Yeah. See you guys probably tomorrow. And thank you guys for being here. Tokitsune, Clan, Harold, Hero Zero, Rift, and well, everyone else.
No hype, no sacred cow, just cause and effect. Slow it down. Let me break it.